film chronicles the ordeal of a group of free Africans who mutiny aboard the Spanish slave ship La Amistad. The Amistad Africans' eventual capture in American waters, 2-year imprisonment and trials led to a showdown in the Supreme Court between incumbent President Martin Van Buren and ex-President John Quincy Adams in what became known as the Trial of the Presidents.
As an advocate for the abolition of slavery, will you help us?
I'm neither friend nor foe of the abolitionist cause. No, I won't help you.
Sir.
What?
I know you, Mr. President. I know you and your presidency as well as any man, and your father's. You were a child at his side when he helped invent America. And you, in turn, have devoted your life to refining that noble invention. There remains but one task undone, one vital task the Founding Fathers left to their sons before their 13 colonies could precisely be called United States. And that task, sir, as you well know, is crushing slavery. Your record confirms you're an abolitionist, sir, even if you won't, and whether or not you admit it.
Mr. Jolson.
You belong with us.
I wonder how you do it. You go from one movie to the other, and here you are.
How do I do it?
I know it's the trick of acting, but I mean, it's still...
That's the wisest thing that's been said today. That's the trick of acting. It's acting as well. Acting always sounds like weird, but it's... I've often wondered myself, what is an actor, what does he do? And I have no idea what my function is, except if a role is offered me, like John Quincy Adams or Zorro, which I just did, or whatever. And the script is really good, and it's going to be a good director and good cast, and the offer is so attractive that I can't say no. I'll say yeah, and show up and do it. But I keep my approach to it very, very simple. I, believe it or not, simply learn my lines cold, like just learn them like a computer, just feed them into my brain until I know them so well that I don't have to think about them. And I spend, it sounds like hard work, but it isn't. I go over and over and over until I can hear the voice of the character, until I can sense what the character is. And that happens fairly quickly now because I've been doing this a long time. So I suppose I'm open now, my psychology or my subconscious, whatever you want to call it, right, is open, and I can tap into these personalities, whatever they are, and come up with them.
This case isn't about murder, mayhem, or massacres. It's not about anything that dramatic. This case is about knowing the difference between here and there. I want to show you something. Open your mouth. Of course, he doesn't understand what I'm saying because he doesn't speak English. Abra su boca. Doesn't he understand that? I thought he was born on a Cuban plantation. That's what they're all saying.
Perhaps he simply just doesn't like you, Mr. Baldwin.
Well, he wouldn't be the first, Mr. Hollyberg. Yes. What, did you learn this on some Cuban plantation, this decorative effect?
Now, you've seen Spielberg's work. He did The Color Purple, but you were more influenced by Schindler's List to know that he could do this.
Well, I was influenced by his body of work. I think he's the genius director of our time. And I think Schindler's List, what inspired me even more so than the movie, was to see the struggle that a great director like Steven Spielberg had in telling the story of his people. They did not want him to do it. He was not embraced by his own studio or executives. They were like, honey, make a donation. Don't make this movie. It's true. Wow. And I said, okay, if he's going through that, then hey, I see why I'm getting my butt kicked. So that inspired me, and I wanted to get to him.
I'm being honest with you. Anything less would be disrespectful. I'm telling you, I'm preparing you. I suppose I'm explaining to you that the test ahead of us is an exceptionally difficult one.
What We won't be going in there alone.
Alone, indeed not. No, we have right at our side. We have righteousness at our side. There's Mr. Baldwin over there.
I meant my ancestors. I will call into the past. Far back to the beginning of time. And beg them to come and help me. At the judgment. I will reach back and draw them into me. And they must come. For at this moment, I am the whole reason they have existed at all.
If I have to criticize it, I would say the music is a bit too much for me. Can you understand what I'm saying? I mean, you have these strong and intense scenes.
Yeah.
And here comes that orchestra, and, you know...
That was Stephen's choice to put a lot of music in it. I guess it is a choice. I mean, Lawrence Olivier once made Henry the Old from Henry V, 1945. And he saw the rough cut of it, and he saw the final cut, and it was terrible. He said, I don't know, and they said, but you haven't got the music yet. He put the music, which made it all. And I think Stephen made a choice. He just wanted a lot of music, and it's like I think the movie is like a big symphony. And it is operatic in its best sense.
Maybe because it does go on a long time, you start to notice the music more than you want to. But I'll tell Stephen, you want to turn down when it comes to Holland, honey.
Okay, you tell him.
You want to take it out.
Right.
Take it out.